Hey everybody, here we are. Got Tank here, I'm climbing over Tank. Let's begin today's practice, maybe in a seat. If you'd like to lie down, you can lie down as well. Today's practice is kind of in line with the meditation we did today. We're just going to bring the experience to the soul level and move from the thought of yoga being an exercise to rather an experience. Our soul is in this body to experience this physical world. And so through our physical postures, these asanas, we provide this experience for the soul, but it allows us to go deep and get in touch with that soul. So let's do it. If you're seated, maybe roll the shoulders back. Maybe the ears are over the shoulders and the shoulders are over the hips. If you're lying down, maybe bring the feet to the floor and the knees up and allow that spine to lie flat on the floor. Take a couple breaths here. And then if you want to release those legs long, just release the legs long if you're lying down. And we'll just ground into this physical room that we're in. Maybe we've noticed lately that we have maybe some energy inside, maybe more than normal, because perhaps we've had a little less stimulus, external stimulus. And so our energy isn't pulled out in so many directions, and so it's inside. So we're just going to invite that energy to move as well, that physical aspect of our being. We feel it in that physical aspect of the being, that energy. And then we can harness that energy inward, directing it towards this exploration of the soul, the soulful experience today that we're inviting into our space. We're in the physical body, but we're going to tune into the soul. Our affirmation from our meditation this morning was, I am not the body. I am a soul. I have a body. So with our idea that this body is a vehicle, it's just a container for the soul, let's go easy on ourselves throughout our practice, not attaching to a shape, a certain variation of a posture, but bringing all that energy in and being with that inner energy. It's our new moon. That lunar energy is that passive, receptive, thoughtful, feminine energy. So we're going to bring that into our practice. Balance that with some solar energy. Notice the nuances and the energies. And feed the soul. Deeply inhale and exhale. Just remain seated. Maybe the eyes are still closed. I'm going to move to my mat. But just bring that affirmation into the space that I am not the body. I am a soul. I have a body. I'll move from the physical to the soulful. If you have some blocks handy, I invite you to bring them to the front of the mat. If you need to pause and go grab a book or can of soup or whatever it might be that you can use for a block, if that would be helpful, I invite you to do so. So go ahead and press pause if you need to. And go ahead, roll the shoulders back. Maybe you're seated just like I am on the heels. That's kind of what it looks like. Or maybe you're in Sukhasana with the legs out in front. Roll up to a seat if you're on your back. Let's roll our shoulders back. Bring the arms up to the sky. Exhale, bring the hands to the knees, round the back. Take the chin to the chest. And inhale, roll the shoulders back with the chest high. Imagine that heart center being really, really open. And then exhale, round. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, shine the heart forward. And exhale, round. Maybe a little quicker. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, round. Forward. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, shine the heart. Maybe bring the hands just behind us. And drop the head. Coming on to the hands, shining the heart up. And exhale, just round that chin to the chest. The hands can stay behind us. Now let's bring our hands to the knees. Come onto our backs. We'll set up for our bridge pose. So maybe the heels are about even with the hips. Roll back. And then reach for the heels with the hands. Maybe scoot them forward so you can just kind of brush the heels. With the shoulder blades down, lift the hips, feel the back on the floor. Press the feet down, lift the hips up to the sky. Shimmy the shoulders under the chest. Bridge pose. And exhale, lower down. Inhale up. And exhale, lower down. Pressing the feet into the floor, let's lift the hips up to the sky. Then shimmy the shoulders underneath the heart, maybe interlace the hands. Let's pause here. How can we move from physical to soulful in our practice? Exhale, lower. Hug the knees into the chest, Akvanasana. Let's extend the legs long to the sky. And then let the feet fall apart. Kind of making a V with the legs. You can point the toes and then flex. Be rolling the ankles here. Maybe the hands are on the side of the legs if that feels good. Now let's exhale, bring the feet together. Inhale at the top, let it go. And then exhale, bring the hands to the chest again. And then extend both legs long. And then reach the arms up overhead, a big good morning stretch. We can interlace the fingers. And reach, shimmy the shoulders up. Reach the legs long. And then exhale, round. Bring the knees into the chest again, Apanasana. Rolling side to side, bringing some circulation into the low back. And then let's release the left leg long. Keep that right leg in. And then exhale, release that right foot to the floor and allow that right knee to open out to the side for a reclined tree pose. Opening up the hips a little bit. If you need a blanket underneath that right knee, you can place a blanket there. And bring the arms up above the head, or maybe in our cactus arms out to the side. And exhale. Let's inhale, bring that knee back to midline. Exhale, hug it into the chest. And then exhale, bring it over across the body. Maybe the right hand comes out like a T. The right knee over to the left side of the mat. You can gaze over that right hand or up towards the sky. Or maybe over to the left. Just a gentle twist. Inhale, bringing the awareness to heart center. And then perhaps maybe noticing the hips, the low belly. And then exhale, let's bring it back to center. Hug the knee into the chest. Maybe lift the nose to the knee. Then exhale, gently lower down the back and send the right leg long. Maybe windshield wiper the feet, move them side to side. And now inhale, hug the left knee into the chest. And then exhale, bring the left foot to the floor and let the left knee open out to the side for a reclined tree on the other side. And the arms can be down, maybe in those cactus arms or reaching up above. Feel the entire back body root down to the floor. And maybe feel the heart lift. Add some lightness to the front of the body, maybe with the breath, directing the breath to the front body. Let's inhale and send the breath to the hips. And then inhale, bring that left knee to center. Then hug it into the chest. And now exhale, bring the left knee across to the right side. Maybe to the floor, or maybe that hand can hold it up, or if you have a block, place under the knee. Gaze can be over the right shoulder or the left, or up to the ceiling. Maybe that left shoulder is on the floor. Or maybe that's a little bit tricky, and you can just keep that left shoulder up. But just notice maybe a gentle twist in the low back. Maybe feel the heart open if we send the shoulder back. Now let's exhale, bring that knee back to center. Hug it in for just a moment. Inhale, lift the back and the knee to the nose. Exhale. And then we bring that right knee in, nose to the knees. And then with that head still up, maybe extend the ankles out so the ankles are in line with the knees. The head is up, gazing maybe at the knees. Then lower the upper back. Maybe the hands reach for the sky. And now bring the feet long, the legs long. And now let's lift the upper back off the floor, reach the fingertips towards the toes. And exhale, lower down. Reach the fingertips for the toes. Exhale, lower. And now let's just tap, bend the right knee and then tap the right heel to the floor. And then up. And then bring the right leg long. Keep the arms lifted. You can lower to the chest either way. Bend the left leg, tap the left heel to the floor. And then bring that left knee back beside the right, and then extend the left leg. Bend the left knee, send the right heel down. Let's tap it twice. And then bring the right knee back to meet the left. Straighten the leg, bend the left leg, tap the left heel. And then again. And then bring the left knee to meet the right, and both legs are long. Reach for the toes with the fingertips lifting the lower back. Then exhale, lower the upper back down, and then lower the feet down. And maybe we walk the heels in just enough. Coming into bridge pose again, let's inhale, lift. Then exhale, lower. You want to hang out at the top here, you can pause at the top. Or if you want to exhale, lower, you can exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. You can pause at the bottom. Or you can inhale right back up to the top. And exhale, lower. Let's inhale, lift the hips. Shimmy those shoulders underneath the chest. And maybe we extend that right leg long. Then exhale, tap it down and up. If that's too much on the low back, don't tap the foot. Bring the right leg back. Inhale, find length in the left leg. Maybe tap the heel down. Back up. And then back. And lower. Bring the knees into the chest. Curl the nose to the knees. And then now, let's roll over to one side. You could take a few more rolls in your Uttanasana. Then we'll roll over. Maybe use the arm as a pillow. Then press up with the hand. And we're going to come straight to the front of our mat, to our Uttanasana. Let's fold forward. Grabbing opposite elbows, letting the head hang. Exhale. Maybe now we can take our socks up if we had socks on. We're going to move a little bit. Let's step our feet mat distance apart. If you have a block, maybe bring the block under your heart center. If you don't have a block, it's okay. Just be mindful of our twist. We'll bring our left hand up the block. Bend the knees a little bit. Bring the right arm up for sky. Exhale. And our next exhale, bring it down. Inhale at the bottom. Place the right hand on the block. Or maybe the right hand is just to the leg. And then bring the left hand up to sky as our twist. Then exhale, bring the hand down. Bend the knees, heel to the feet back together. You can move the block out of the way, then bend the knees. Let's rise up to sky. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, lower down with the hands. We'll move through a sun salutation. Did we take anything out of the pockets, the sweatpants you're in? Bend the knees, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, let's step both feet back, finding our plank pose, Palakasana. And then we'll just begin this morning by maybe lowering down the knees. Let's lower down the chest and the chin. And then lower down the tops of the legs, tops of the feet. Then hover the hands, lift the chest, lift the heart. Shine the heart forward. Feel that heart center in the back. Then exhale, press the hands down and lift all the way up. Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. Let's exhale. Send the seat back, curl the toes under Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, step forward, Uttanasana. Exhale, rise up. Exhale. Bend the knees, reach the arms up for sky, sit back in our chair pose, going through Surya Namaskara B. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step both feet back, plank pose. Now exhale, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. One breath here, inhale. Exhale, step the right foot forward, pivot the left heel down, rise up, Virabhadrasana 1. One breath, inhale, warrior 1. Lift the hips. Exhale, frame the foot. Inhale, send the right foot back, plank pose. Exhale, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, step the left foot forward, pivot that right foot down. Inhale, lifting the heart, lifting the hips. Virabhadrasana 1, inhale. Exhale, send the left foot back, inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 5 breaths here. You can lower down into child's pose if you'd like, or you can stay in downward facing dog for 5 breaths. I'm right here with you. Exhale, feel the breath in the body. Feel the energy in the hands and the feet. For those of us in child's pose, let's lift up to downward facing dog. And now we'll all step our feet forward. Find that half lift and then sit back in our chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhale, Samastiti. Inhale, reach up for sky. Exhale, sit back, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. So we find maybe a flatter back. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, plank pose, Palakasana. Exhale, lower down. You can move through knees, chest, chin, or you can move through Chaturanga Dandasana. Lifting up to Urdhva Mukha Svanasana or Bhujangasana. Exhale, send the hips back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, step the right foot forward, pivot the left foot down, ground through the feet, and then lift. Exhale when you get there. Inhale. Exhale, frame the front foot, step the right foot back, plank pose. You can go right back to downward facing dog if you want, or lower down through Chaturanga Dandasana and upward facing dog, and then back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Step the left foot forward between the hands, pivot the right foot down. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1 on the other side, warrior 1, inhale. Exhale, frame the front foot, step the left foot back. You can move right back to downward facing dog, or you can move through your vinyasa. Lower down, inhale up, exhale back, 5 breaths here. Downward facing dog, you can bend the knees, or sit back in child's pose. Just connecting with the breath, noticing the heart in the body. The hands on the earth, the feet on the earth, the soul in this shape. One more breath. We're in child's pose. We'll inhale up and then exhale back to downward facing dog. And then step up to the front of the mat, half lift. Exhale, sit back, Utkatasana. Inhale, rise, and then exhale. Samastiti. Pause here, maybe gently close the eyes. I am not the body. I am the soul. I have a body. Inhale, tilt the arms up. Exhale, sit back, chair pose. Make sure you can see those toes over the knees. Arms can be framing the biceps. The chair can be a low chair, or maybe it's a higher chair. Just find your expression. Find your soul's expression with this physical body that we're in. And the hands, the heart, maybe out. Maybe they're just on the thighs. Now let's ground into that left foot. Lift that right foot up just for a breath. Exhale, lower. Ground into the right foot. Lift that left foot just a breath. And exhale, lower. Inhale up. Exhale, fold and let it go. Uttanasana. Bending the knees a lot or a little, coming under the heels, pedaling out the feet. Forward fold. And now let's bring our arms up against the back in our chair, Utkatasana. Ground for that left foot. Lift the right foot and step the right foot back, coming into our runner's lunge. Ashtandrasana. Let's lift that right heel, lift the hips, lift the heart. Bring your hands to our hips, the left knee is over the ankle. Maybe just straightening and bending the leg here for a couple breaths, arriving. And then bend. And find that stability and balance. And maybe when you're ready, lift the arms or keep them at the side. We'll inhale and exhale. Now inhale, lift the arms all the way up high. Exhale, bring the hands to frame the foot. The right hand on the inside of the foot with the left hand to sky. Parvrita Parsva Konasana. You can always lower that right knee. And exhale, bring the left hand down. Bring the left knee up if it was, right knee up if it was lower, and the left foot back. We'll meet in downward facing dog, but you can flow through a vinyasa if you'd like. Feeling that soul along the way, our soulful flow. Exhale. Step the right foot forward. That left hand stays glued to the earth. And then the right hand comes up. We're going to twist first here. And then exhale, bring that hand down and then lift the arms. Maybe the hands come to the hips. A couple of breaths here. Always an option to lower that knee. For Anjaneyasana. Couple more breaths. Feeling the chest. Feeling the heart in the chest, the lungs in the chest. Inhale, lift that knee if it was lowered. Bring the arms up. And now kind of hinge forward because we're going to bring the left foot up to meet the right in chair pose. So we're going to kind of reach forward first and then step up and find chair. Exhale, lower the seat. And then rise all the way up. Exhale. Pause here. Maybe bring a hand to the stomach and a hand to the heart. Maybe bring the inner eye to the third eye point between the eyebrows. And then take a scan from toe to head. Check in with the energy in the body. Now let's release the hands. Bring the hands to the hips. We'll step that right foot back, put the right heel down, and then bring the left foot so our toes face the long edge of the mat. And now inhale, reach out with the arms. And exhale, bring that right hand over to meet the left ankle, and then reach that left arm up, or it can stay on your hip if that feels better. Offering a wide-legged twist, a variation of our Prasarita Padottanasana. Inhale. And then exhale, bring the arms out so the back is flat. The arms are going to be out like a T. And then exhale, bring that left hand over to the right ankle, and the right arm can go up. or maybe it's on the hip. Just checking in and noticing how it feels in your body to extend the arm or to have the arm on the hip. And then exhale, bring our hands underneath the heart center, bend the knees, then exhale, let it go. Let's inhale, go over to the right for our side lunge, Skandasana. And exhale, walking the hands across center over to the left. This foot that's on the extended leg can be up or it can be down. It's just a different rotation on the leg. So let's exhale over to the other side. And then just notice the foot up, toes to the sky, or the toes down. One more time, over to the other side. Exhale. And now let's pivot on the feet. So we'll face the front of our mat again, step the right foot forward, and then bend and rise. Exhale. Let's step our right foot back and pivot that heel down again. We'll straighten that front leg, bring the arms out like a T. Then bring that right hand down the back leg, left arm goes up. Reverse triangle. And then exhale. Extend from fingertip to fingertip, roll the shoulders back. Maybe bring the hands to the heart. Sweep the hands towards the shoulders and out. Noticing the expansion in the chest maybe. Now reach that left arm towards the side wall and exhale, hinge at the waist. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. That hand that's reaching up can maybe come to the hip if you'd like. And that hand that's towards the leg, there's no reason that you need to bring it really low if it feels okay here. We're opening up our chest. Again, let's move from exercise to experience. The gaze can be up or it can be down. Noticing the side body, maybe opening, creating space between the ribs for the breath to fill the chest. Now exhale up. Now bring the hands back to the hips, pivot that foot towards the long edge. Exhale, let's hinge at the waist, fold forward. And then rise up, inhale. Pivot that right foot towards the wall, bring the arms out, and then exhale, bring the left arm down that back leg, or reverse triangle. Inhale. Exhale. And exhale back up to lift the shoulders over the hips. Reach that right hand forward. Exhale. Hold on or hinge on over. The arm that's lifted reaches for the ceiling. The right arm reaches for the floor, creating that expansion from shoulder to shoulder, or elbow to elbow, wrist to wrist. Maybe just urging that hip back and the shoulder back. One more inhale. Then exhale, rise back up. Pivot the right foot to face the long edge. Bring the hands to the hip and let's step forward. Exhale. Now with a block, if you've got one handy, let's bring it to that left corner of the mat. Let's bend our knees and maybe just take some knee circles. So maybe it kind of looks like this. We're just going to move our knees around. Woo, super duper fun, right? And then change directions. Okay. Loosening up those joints a little bit. And then we'll find stillness again. Grounding through the feet. Let's ground into that left foot and then bring that right foot back. Just maybe a step. The left hand can come to the block, Or maybe bring the block past the front of the mat just a little bit. And then reach that right leg up. And then maybe come and stack that right hip on top of the left. There's no yoga police around. So there's no rule here ever, but especially today because they're out to lunch. You can lower down the foot, it doesn't have to be high. Or we can stack the hips, feel the hips open, and maybe we expand, or we open up and expand to the chest, lifting the right arm up for our Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Inhale. Exhale. Bringing in that feminine energy that quiet the stillness. Let's exhale, maybe bring that right hand down, rotating the foot, that right foot, and stepping it towards the left. And then exhale. Inhale, go flat back. Then exhale, fold. Let's step everything back, finding a plank pose. You can meet in child's pose or up or downward facing dog, or you can move through your vinyasa, lowering down, and inhaling up, and then exhaling back. And let's just reach that left foot to the sky, and then lower, and then the right foot to the sky, and then lower. Let's float forward in a plank pose. You can roll back to downward facing dog right away or move through a vinyasa. And then exhale back. And then we'll inhale, let's step both feet forward to the front. Fold Uttanasana. Bend the knees. Rise Tadasana. Notice the beating of the heart. Notice the breath in the body. And now we can release the hands. Move that block to the other side of the mat. So maybe move it to the right side. I'm going to move it back so I can be open up towards you guys. Bend the knees, ground into the right foot. And now step that left foot back, maybe a step. The right hand can find the block, and then lift that left leg up. Again, whatever height you find it at. And then open up the hips, moving the hip and the shoulder open. And maybe you leave the hand down, or maybe it reaches up. We're breathing. We're experiencing Ardha Chandrasana. Exhale, bring the left hand down as we bring that left hip down to face the floor and that left foot back. Exhale, fold. Let's inhale, reach the right leg to sky for our half splits. Bend the knee, bring the right foot down. Ground to the right foot, send the left foot to the sky, half splits. Then exhale, bring the left foot down. And fold. Inhale, sit down, curling up, and then coming down to a seat, just long enough to roll into a boat. Maybe the legs are long, maybe the knees are bent. Be here for a couple breaths. Maybe lower down, and come back up. Maybe you want to tap the heels down one by one. We're breathing though. Let's roll forward, heels touch, reach that wall. Exhale, lower down. Maybe we bring the heels up, and then we roll up, and then roll back. Bring the knees in, and then roll, Maybe moving a little quicker. And then roll back and forth. And then maybe you want to try to come right up to a forward fold. I'm going to try it. We can all try it together. And then rise up. I cross my feet. Uttanasana. And then rise up. Noticing the temperature of the body, the heart rate. Now we'll inhale. And let's exhale. Step our feet wide again on the mat. And then we'll step to center. We'll move through our moon salutation. We'll inhale, reach up for sky. Exhale over to the side, little side bend. And inhale, bring the feet out with Chitta Tadasana. Exhale, pivot that right foot towards the wall. And then reach with the right hand. Exhale, triangle pose, Trikonasana. Inhale. Exhale. Now exhale, bring that left hand down, bend the right knee, put it onto the ball, that left foot. Inhale, rise, Ashtachandrasana. Exhale, frame the foot, pivot the feet towards the long edge. Exhale, Skandasana. That foot can be towards the sky or it can be down. Noticing the breath. Let's exhale, move through center, find our goddess squat. We can pivot the heels so the toes face the corners of the mat, roll the shoulders back. Arms can be in goalposts, maybe at the hips. Exhale, maybe tuning in to that feminine energy that's inside of all of us. And now exhale over to the side, Skandasana. Toes can point up, or foot can be flat. Now exhale, coming into our lunge. Inhale, rise. Any variation with the arms. Maybe lifting through the pelvis, adding some lightness in the body. Adding some ease. Finding where there's effort, but noticing where there's ease. And exhale, straighten that front leg, pivot the foot, and reach down, Trikonasana. And then inhale up, pivot that foot. Extended mountain pose. And exhale, step the feet together, side bend over to the left, now to the middle, over to the right, step the feet out wide, inhale. Exhale, pivot that foot, reach for the wall, and then fold, or excuse me, and then hinge. We're not folding, we're hinging. Inhale, and exhale. And now bring that left hand down, you meet the right, bend that right knee, pivot the left foot, rise up, crescent lunge. Moving from exercise to experience, from physical to soulful. Exhale, frame the foot, pivot the feet towards the long edge. Exhale, Skandasana. Inhale, bring it through center, turn the feet out, goddess pose. Exhale over to the left, Skandasana. And then exhale, coming into our lunge, pivoting the back foot, pivoting the front, rising up. Bringing in some quiet and stillness in our moon salutation. Exhale, straighten that front leg, pivot the back, and then bring that hand down. Exhale, rise. Then inhale, bring everything together. Over to the left, into the middle, over to the right. And now back to center. And we'll pause here to be bringing the hands down to the heart. You can gently close the eyes. Just stay right where you are. Now release the hands and step up to the front of the mat. From the front of the mat, we'll step our right leg back, frame the front foot, and let's step the left foot back. Now exhale, lower down, and inhale up. And exhale back. And then bring the knees mat distance apart. Exhale, child's pose. Where in our lives can we move from the physical experience to a more soulful experience? This lunar energy invites us to look at our motivations for the things that we do, and this quiet and still energy that's around us at this time. You can go inside and just notice where we're having a soulful experience more, or where it's more physical. No judging, just noticing. Exhale. Now let's inhale, lift the head, walk the hands back towards the knees. Now coming onto our backs. Any way that you want to get there. Maybe you want to take a little boat ride down, or maybe you want to roll over and find your back. When you get there, let's bring the feet to the floor, setting up for our bridge pose again. Inhale, ground through the feet, lift the hips up. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. One more time, let's lift and pause at the top. You can shimmy the shoulders under. And then exhale, lower. Let's bring the knees into the chest, Uttanasana. And then bring that right foot to the floor. The left leg bends, so the left ankle is on top of that right leg, kind of like a figure four. And then lift the right foot off the ground and bring the hands behind the right leg, on the hamstring. You can kind of urge that left knee towards where that right foot is. Kind of opening up the hips here. You can also extend that right leg long. And hug this whole number 4 in. Maybe you want to inhale and lift the nose towards the shin And pull the shin in a little closer. And then exhale, lower that upper back and pause. Couple more breaths. Keeping everything glued together, you can release the hands. So let's lower down the right foot. And then with the hands at the side, exhale and bring that left foot over to the right side of the mat. So it's still kind of on the right leg. Just a gentle twist, maybe pressing that left knee away. And then exhale, let's bring it all in. Then release the left foot from the thigh to the floor. Bring the knees into the chest and extend the legs long to the sky. And exhale. Now bend the knees down. And then bring the right foot on top of that left leg. And then hug that into the chest. Or figure four again. My hands interlace behind the left leg. And urge that right knee kind of forward. Lay down by my body. Now maybe you lift the upper back off the earth, bring the nose to the shin. Kind of tucking the chin in, move the legs towards the head. And exhale, lower down the back. And just notice where in the physical body you're having this experience. Exhale. And then we'll exhale, lower everything down, but keep it glued together. You could release the hands. And then exhale, bring the right foot over to the left side of the mat. The chest is open. Maybe urging that right knee away, maybe it comes in. Exhale. One more inhale. And then exhale, let's bring everything back to center. Inhale and let it go, sigh. Releasing the foot to the floor. Let's lift the hips, bring the back flat and hug the knees into the chest. Apanasana. And then lower down the upper back. Maybe grab the big toes with the peace fingers or the sides of the feet. Finding Ananda Balasana, happy baby. And rock side to side. You can kind of extend one leg longer than the other. Just urging those knees to come into the armpits. And exhale, let's let the feet come to the floor. Maybe bring the soles of the feet together and allow the knees to come out to the side for Supta Baddha Konasana. Perhaps a hand on the heart and a hand on the stomach. You can also just bring the legs long if you're ready for Shavasana. Inhale. Now exhale, bring the knees to the sky, feet together, and then send them out long. Let the feet fall in or fall out. Just allow them to relax. Relaxing the hands. Maybe the hands come to the floor. They can rest on the body. Settling into your corpse pose. Gently closing the eyes. Putting the socks back on. Covering up with a blanket if you need a blanket. Relaxing the soles of the feet, the space behind the knees. Releasing any tension in the low back. Invite the body to become nice and heavy. Allowing us to ground. And allowing us to really sink into that moon energy, that quiet, cool, thoughtful moon energy. That nurturing, receptive energy. What in our life is soulful? Relaxing into the soul that is you. Finding some stillness in the body. Knowing that the physical body is just this beautiful, beautiful vessel for the soul. And we're here for this physical experience. But as we remember more and more our true nature is spirit, we're a little less attached to this physical body, to this physical world. We still participate, and we still feel. That's why our soul is here, is to feel emotions and to be here and to have this experience. But there's that inner knowing that we are not the body. We are a soul. We have a body. Let's inhale, exhale. I invite you to stay in Shavasana as long as you're able to. Perhaps allowing one of the affirmations or all three to be in your space and to be in your heart. I am not the body. I am a soul. I have a body. Allow it to fill your physical space. Allow it to nurture your soul. I'm going to stop the recording, but please stay here as long as you'd like.